What's going on, family? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know where it is you are watching from. Capricorns and cross watchers. Who is this air sign person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or person from your past that is wanting to break the silence? Wanting to reach out, gives the vibes of somebody waiting for you to reach out. It also gives the vibes of somebody watching and wanting to reconcile, wanting a fresh start. For some of you, that Page of Cups wanting to come in with a little apology to break the ice. Family. This Queen of Swords as well, just like the King and Queen of Earth, always gives me the married vibes or serious commitment. Speaks to somebody who's very logical, could be highly educated, but it also gives the vibes of somebody who is very cold, wanting to come in, have a conversation. Again, the fresh start vibes. Some of you dealing with a Gemini. We see Gemini and Sagittarius currently on the desk. Expect a phone call, a message, like a DM from this person with the Ace of Wands. Wanting to reach out, communicate, let's just meet up. It gives like random reach out. Hey, what are you doing? Or like, long time no see vibes. I'm back in town. Could even be the I'm single. Especially for those of you that somebody was asking you to wait or was taking their time on you. The fact that somebody is moving on, looking happy, could even be that they're seeing somebody else and even taking care of their appearance, looking good, feeling good, gaining a new level of confidence, or maybe even having other options here. Has got someone wanting to reach out and change their status situation with you. Scorpio, Libra here with this Justice card. It's this Nine of Pentacles for me. The reaching out and like, hey, I'm single. Now's the perfect time for us to get together, catch a drink, talk about some things, pick up where we left off. Who's this person that travels for work or does a lot of commuting? Is that you, family, or this other individual? It's giving traveler. Could be a Cancer individual. It also gives me the vibes. This person, for some of you, being from the South. Shout out to my watchers in the South. And for some of you, their work and or traveling was the reason that a situation came to an end. Could even be that somebody had a very party lifestyle. The nighttime, moving around. Could even be that somebody's working third shift. Or just, it does get the vibes of being at night. Somebody's work being an issue here. Notice the multiple tens. What else for this? Clarify this Ten of Swords. And this is somebody, that Ten of Swords, that's been given multiple chances here. Aries with the Emperor. The Lovers, who's this person that ghosted? Was talking about marriage, or you were indeed married to them. Could be the father, mother of your child here. This person that chose to disappear heavy on the disappear, put a lot of physical distance between you and them, is going to be reaching out. Expect a text message, the DM. Somebody even coming in bearing gifts, but wanting to quickly come in. It is giving apology, ask for forgiveness, and move forward, move on. It also speaks to somebody who moves very quickly, or a relationship where the history is a situation moving very fast. That Hierophant. Again, marriage, serious commitment. Somebody asking for forgiveness. So somebody's going to come in with an apology, hoping that will break the ice, looking for a second chance. Looking for a second chance, and expect it in writing. Because somebody understands that they're on their very last chance with them, with you. Excuse me. They are understanding that if they're giving another opportunity, that this indeed would be the last chance. Interesting. Somebody is recognizing, again, last chance, or they're running out of time. Like for some of you just got tired of waiting. Or the fact that some of you have walked away, severed ties here. And I feel like have not reached out with this Fool here. Like this energy of not looking back and walking very confidently without this person, or without this relationship with this person, not looking back, has really piqued this person's interest. So why would they be thinking that you would just be coming right on back, or leaving the door open here? We see this 5 of Wands. This energy of there being competition. The fact that somebody's happy, moved on, and heavy on the moved on and or has other options. Back to that looking good, feeling good, being more confident. Has somebody spinning the block, wanting to know what's going on, asking questions. And for those of you that were in this serious commitment, it really could be upsetting this individual that they feel like somebody's, in their space, or taking, their man or their woman. It definitely is giving, I don't know, weird ex-jealous vibes, like possessive vibes with that Queen of Swords and this 5 of Wands. But they're like, oh, hey, wait, what are you doing? We haven't talked in a while. Are you still single? I'm single. What's going on? This is the perfect time. Again, coming and talking about this commitment, or again, the fact that you are family, maybe you have children with this person. All of the time that you've spent with them. Expect this person to be leaning heavily on the history that you have with this individual. Your past commitments. And less on whatever the central issue was, the central conflict was. This is more about them keeping their place in your life, whatever that is. Notice this page of whether big or small, they need some type of positioning or footing inside the door to you, permanent access, golden ticket here. Especially those who are dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. Or have an earth sign child when I think of this Page of Pentacles. Who's this person that you have children with that keeps, I feel like, coming in and out? Some of you live in long distance or lives at a distance. What is this friends with benefits situation here? 3 of Cups. Where somebody's reaching out now that somebody's moved on, gotten tired of waiting, or they heard that somebody's, putting themselves out there. Again, and that's what's got this person coming up out of the woodwork here. Virgo with the Hermit. Again, the nighttime vibes. Either this person, somebody is a night owl here, or this reaching out is going to take place in the middle of the night, late at night. If not, somebody just like pulling up with this Hermit. And again, out of the blue pulling up, out of the blue reaching out over the internet, asking people about you, just kind of popping up. Finding any type of excuse to speak to you, to get in front of you, to be on your mind. This person is wanting to have a conversation. But notice what we're not seeing here is a commitment. This is about keeping someone from walking away. This is about keeping someone from walking. Hey, give me some more time. This is a way for somebody to ask for more time without asking for some more time. The coming back, the reaching out, pulling up. And this speaks to that back and forth, wanting to cooperate, half in, half out. Inconsistent behavior to keep somebody stuck so that they don't know what's going on. This is still somebody playing childish mind games about whether or not, they're serious about a relationship. Serious about it. And this 1111 here in this 4 of Wands, for some of you, that may be when you hear from this person, since we're in the month of November. And for that's about right. And for those of you that, we're thinking that this person was serious about coming back and talking about this commitment, it's a no. No. This is about dangling that. Notice the rain. Notice the tears here. This is somebody playing on somebody's emotions. I wouldn't be surprised, family, if somebody isn't coming back because a situation ended or didn't work out for them somewhere else. And that's what's got them reaching out, watching your social media, looking to see what's going on with you. Because for some of you, there's this energy of like desperation to get a hold of someone, desperation to get a hold of somebody, to work it out, to communicate, to see, what they got going on over here. And again, to talk about this history that they have with somebody in this old relationship. Heavy Scorpio vibes here with the Judgment and the Tower. And that Tower and Judgment moment, heavy on it didn't work out somewhere else. And now somebody's putting that full court pressure on somebody to pick up the phone, to answer their calls. Note the missed calls for me, back-to-back double texting, triple texting, reaching out from multiple apps. Somebody's muted. Somebody is muted here. And another 9, the 9 of Fire, the Hermit, which is the 9 of Earth, and this 5 and 4 of Air. There's a lot of anxiety and stress that somebody is getting from the fact that somebody else is not stressed about not hearing from them or getting back to them. Yeah. The fact that somebody else has moved on, picked up the pieces, and gotten themselves all together here has somebody obsessed. Notice how this Queen of Swords is cold, bitter. She can be very angry. Okay, yes. The fact that somebody's getting a lot of attention all of a sudden. Again, shout out to all of you that are getting it together, physically taking care of yourselves. It's that energy. The fact that they're blocked and it's feeling very permanent has someone going crazy. And shout out to those of you dealing with Geminis and other Capricorns. This is one of those, they don't want you, but they don't want anybody else to have you either vibes. Especially for those of you dealing with an earth sign or somebody with a significant age, or in a situation, excuse me, where there's a significant age difference between you and this person, 10, 20, 30 plus years. It speaks to somebody who's stubborn and set in their ways. It also speaks to the long-term commitment and the time that you spent with this individual, it being a long-term thing and somebody being used to being able to come back and forth. And there's that Nine of Swords and that Magician. It is stressing someone out, the fact that somebody is getting it together and moving on, that somebody is getting attention, that somebody is gaining confidence, that they have removed themselves from a negative situation here, that they have moved on, especially for some of you, have moved on from a particular betrayal here and are transforming, leaving a situation behind, moving on. It's the Scorpio vibes for me. Somebody's scared. Somebody is scared that they're losing their ability to control somebody through just their words, through just empty promises here with this Two of Swords. For some of you, if you block this person or suddenly cut contact and or communication, that's also raised some eyebrows, like, what? That's different. That's what's piqued this. And again, this long-term back and forth, the fact that this person could rely on this other individual to be there whenever it is that they decide to come back. This toxic situation, Sagittarius, Capricorn, shout out to the cuspers. This person's expecting, whenever they decide to come back, get back home, they can just come back. Basically, where did you think you were going, family? You thought you were leaving? Yeah. This apology and these regrets are... It's surface level. It also gives the vibes of somebody being like embarrassed. Embarrassed that somebody, got away, or the fact that a situation looks bad, that somebody just quickly moved on. Hopped on to something new. Hopped on and went somewhere new. Especially when they were holding this person down for a long period of time. And now we see both couples, the king and queen of air and earth. This is, long term. Being all in. Somebody understand that somebody's all in, and now, they're all out. And somebody is stressed. Cannot sleep at night. Losing sleep over the fact that somebody is not answering the phone. That somebody is no longer available online. Right. And they're feeling like they invested so much. They invested in you. And there's still all these deep feelings. And more of these Pisces vibes. Some of you, there's an ending here because what was going on in the dark, this betrayal, came to light. And upon analyzing the situation, it was time to go. Your gut instinct was to go. Was to end a situation here. Shout out to any fixed signs that are watching with the world. Yeah, for some of you, the gut instinct is to keep it moving, to keep going, to continue to put space between you and this person and or the situation here while they continue to reach out. Reaching, putting on a lot of pressure, especially those of you that may be dealing with a Leo here, putting on a lot of pressure to, I feel like, to get you to reach out, quite frankly. But for others of you, to get you to respond, to answer, to say something to them. Somebody wants to know what it is that you have going on here. Even if they have to embarrass themselves by asking other people, using fake accounts here, somebody wants to talk. Someone wants to someone wants to have your attention. Someone wants your attention very much focused on them and no one else. Period, point blank. And that's the reason for this rushing back in, coming in, talking about the past, what coulda, shoulda, woulda, where you could be, where you should be. There's an opportunity for you guys to make a situation work. I mean, really stressed out. It does give the vibes of somebody blowing up somebody's phone, making a lot of attempts here to get in front of somebody, but it may be too little too late. It may be too little too late that somebody's already emotionally moved on from a situation, and it just may be just a missed opportunity here. Especially those of you that have options or are making it very clear on your internet, or people know maybe you're very well known socially that you have other options, that you've moved on in another relationship. It is really hitting home for somebody, especially this person who was not emotionally mature enough to handle the situation between you and them. They're looking back and desperate to get in contact with you, family. Drop this person sign down below. Hit the like button. Let me know what resonated. Subscribe. And Capricorns and cross watchers, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.